Anti-crime legislation named after Iryna Zarutska will go into effect this Monday. Zarutska was stabbed to death in August while riding Charlotte's light rail in Southend. Thanks for joining us for Queen City News after the football game. I'm Brian Blakely. As chief political correspondent Andy Weber reports, some local leaders are now worried they'll struggle to implement the law.
While Democrats took issue with some parts of the bill when it was passed by the General Assembly back in late September, it had bipartisan support because of some of the changes that were made to the criminal justice system. However, now leaders here in Mecklenburg County, like the sheriff, worry these changes will push the system to its limits.
You have a chance today to stop it and to stand up for not just Iryna, but for so many others.
Back in September, lawmakers in Raleigh passed legislation that the state's GOP promised would be tough on crime. The bill, Iryna's Law, named after Iryna Zarutska, who was stabbed to death on Charlotte's light rail, made several changes, including banning cashless bail for certain violent crimes and repeat offenders, limiting how often judges can allow pretrial release, and requiring more defendants to receive mental health evaluations.
If you can find a policy that will help fill vacancies, and you find a policy that produces funding, that is what the sheriff needs.
Okay.
Policies don't fill vacancies. Policies don't fill funding.
But this week, Mecklenburg County Sheriff Gary McFadden told county commissioners the legislation will increase the workload for an agency already being pushed to its limits. He says his office will need funding for more staffing.
You're talking about funding for additional medical, and we haven't even talked about the mental capacity of functioning, to give them the resources that they need, and then transporting them to these additional hearings beyond what we transport now.
Across the street, Chief Judge Roy Wiggins acknowledged courthouse staff will also see an uptick in workload, but he's not ready to say just yet if that increase is or is not sustainable.
I do think success to me is going to be that we navigate this first few weeks and see how we do starting Monday, December the 1st. Navigate through it, see where we stand.
Reporting in Charlotte, I'm Andy Weber, Queen City News.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.